Good evening and welcome to our exclusive broadcast, IPL Clash of Reds, the penultimate day where both the teams will vouch for their maiden IPL title, and IPL will also get its new winner in its 18th edition. Will it be Virat Kohli's 18 in 18 or sheer class of Shreyas Iyer with the support of Ricky Ponting remains to be seen. So in the next half an hour, we'll decode everything that you need to know about tonight's submit clash at the iconic Narendra Modi Cricket Stadium in Ahmedabad. Well, one last match awaits the crown of the new IPL champion to be crowned at Ahmedabad, which is all set to witness the grand tussle between Royal Challengers Bengaluru and Punjab Kings today. Both the teams are all set to lock horns for one final time in IPL 2025 with an aim to end the title drought. Our next report brings you the latest preview. Take a look.
The stage is set for the finale of the Indian Premier League 2025. It's the Royal Challengers Bengaluru who will be locking horns with Punjab Kings at Ahmedabad. RCB booked spot in the final after getting better off Punjab's in the Qualifier 1, while Punjab Kings got a second chance in Qualifier 2, where they defeated Mumbai Indians. PBKS and RCB had finished number 1 and 2 in the league stage with 9 wins, 4 defeats and 1 no result each in 14 games. There was very little difference between their net run rates too. While PBKS had defeated RCB in Bengaluru, RCB won the reverse fixture in Mullanpur. While Rajat Patidar's Bengaluru were flawless in away conditions, becoming the first team to win all 7 away games in the league stage of an edition, the Kings were clinical in managing defeats as Iyer's side never endured 2 defeats in succession. PBK's success in IPL 2025 has revolved around their uncapped Indian players, while RCB have traditionally been the home of the game's biggest superstars. They have shed that persona this time. Their captain Rajat Patidar has 4 international caps to his name. Their vice-captain Jitesh Sharma 9. RCB, who finished runners-up in 2009, 2011 and 2016, will be appearing in their 4th IPL final. PBKS have been in an IPL final only once before, in 2014, when they were known as Kings 11 Punjab and lost to Kolkata Knight Riders. Their captain Shreyas Iyer is the first IPL player to lead 3 different teams to the finals. He was captain of Delhi Capitals in 2020 final and led KKR to the title in 2024. Both teams will now set out to end their 17-year-long title drought when they clash for one final time in IPL 2025 final. One team will bask in the ecstasy of victory, while the other will endure the agony of near-miss heartbreak. Sports Desk, DD India.
And if you also take a look at the head-to-head, that looks even more interesting between both the teams, as both the teams, Royal Challengers Bengaluru and Punjab Kings, have faced each other 36 times across the IPL matches, and each side won 18 matches. Now, talking about this particular edition, Punjab Kings started on a winning note in their clash against RCB, however lost the other clash to the same team. And then came another humiliating defeat in Qualifier 1, but they made a strong comeback to secure their position in the finals, and now it is a battle of Reds as IPL is all set to witness a new winner altogether at Ahmedabad's Narendra Modi Cricket Stadium. And the pitch also plays a crucial role. And if you talk about it, the Narendra Modi Stadium is an international stadium located in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, with a capacity of 132,000. Well, it is also the world's largest stadium, and it has been conducive. The pitch has been conducive for batting, and if it is a red soil wicket, it may favour the seamers, but black soil pitch will give spinners an upper hand. So the surface has a consistent grass covering and signs of early moisture as well. If you talk about it, out of 14 matches played at this particular venue, 9 innings have seen the total cross a 201 mark, and now it totals to 10 innings so far. And out of the 17 IPL finals played till now, 9 teams batting first has won the title if we talk about the overall toss status as well. So let's see that, considering the pitch, what exactly the teams will decide when it comes to the toss. And now let's also take a look at the smashing records Punjab Kings led against Mumbai Indians at the same venue in the qualifier round, which was the last match. Shreyas Iyer's 84 led him to the man of the match title, and we saw an amazing and rocking performance by both the teams and how they performed against each other. And also if we take a look at the heroics and how Team Punjab led its battle against Mumbai Indians, it all started with Shreyas Iyer winning the toss and choosing to bowl first. That was a very interesting highlight of the previous match, where they defeated the title winners, five-time title winners, Mumbai Indians, and that was done very much by Punjab Kings. So they come across with a great challenge in hand that they faced earlier already, and they come with a lot of confidence too. Now talking about the current closing ceremony which is unfolding at Narendra Modi Cricket Stadium, the Indian Cricket Board paid tribute to the three wings of armed forces for Operation Sindoor before the commencement of the Indian Premier League final match at Ahmedabad. The BCCI honoured Indian Armed Forces chiefs, top-ranked officers and soldiers in the closing ceremony of the IPL. BCCI Secretary Devajit Sekia said that the BCCI salutes the bravery, courage and selfless service of the country's armed forces. And currently the performances are going on, and Shankar Mahadevan has been performing at the Narendra Modi Cricket Stadium as part of the closing ceremony, giving his tribute to the armed forces there. And now to get you more on this and to analyze the match, I'm joined by our expert, Mr. Ajay Mehra, commentator and former cricketer. Good evening, Mr. Mehra. The penultimate day is here, and I'm also joined by Taposh Bhattacharya. Good evening, Taposh. First of all, going on to Mr. Mehra. Mr. Mehra, the penultimate day is here. Punjab Kings versus Royal Challengers Bengaluru in the finals. It is indeed a very interesting package in itself. And when we talk about Narendra Modi Cricket Stadium, the kind of pitch it offers, the kind of advantage it offers to the batters, but last time we saw a different decision by Shreyas Iyer opting to field first, considering the overcast situation. But considering the current day, it rained a while ago there in Ahmedabad, and considering the current situation there, weather there, and the strengths and weaknesses of both the teams, what should be the right decision when it comes to choosing about the toss prospect?
Thank you so much, Deepika. It's a big clash, as you rightly mentioned. Both the teams have been waiting for 70 long years to get the title, their first win in the IPL. Both the teams have performed really well, because once you play the first qualifier, that means just, as a team, you have been very consistent. Now, coming back to what the team should do, I think, both the teams have got that chase masters. One team has got Virat Kohli, one has got Shreyas Iyer. So I feel, if there is slight moisture on the surface, it's always better chasing. We saw the way Punjab Kings won that last game against a very formidable, very strong Mumbai Indians. And I think the strength of both the sides, Deepika, lies in their batting as well. RCB, I feel, I was mentioning this many a times earlier as well, this season, why they've done so well is because many a season they've had a very strong batting lineup. But this season, along with the batting, their bowling has been exceptional. Josh Hazelwood, the way he's bowled with Bhuvi, Suresh Sharma, Krunal Pandya, Yash Dayal, all have been really good. And I think it's a very good combination they have got. Because once you get the combination right, you can see the results for both the sides. Punjab Kings as well, they have a depth in batting. And the good thing for Punjab Kings is, despite perhaps Simran Priyansha not firing in the last couple of games, still they have done well. Yes, one game, the first qualifier, they couldn't muster too many runs, but they have got the results after that against the Mumbai Indians. They have realized that what went wrong with them, the shot selection that game wasn't good. But I feel, both the teams, just in the scenario, although, in a big final, they always say you bat first, but if there is slight moisture, it's better for both the sides to be chasing in this game.
And also, Tapush Bhattacharya, coming on to you first, let's talk about the pitch, because you've been visiting Narendra Modi Cricket Stadium. You've seen the pitches very closely. How much of a threat is it for any of the side when we talk about it? Because both of the sides are very well versed with the kind of pitch that offers and how to change their strategies as well accordingly. Tapush.
So I was told, Deepika, that it's a mixture of both black and red soil. So one believes that in the initial few overs, it will definitely help the seamers. But it's going to be a very good batting track, and we have seen that historically, as well as in this IPL season, as at the same time that they have been high-scoring matches. So over 200 score have been achieved without much effort. So one believes that this is going to be another cracker of a contest with high-scoring matches. The batters from both sides are all geared up. The bowlers are all geared up. And it's going to be a match where the team which hold on to their nerve will be able to come out and triumph. Both teams want to edge their name on the 18th season, and no better way than to do that in the iconic Narendra Modi Stadium, probably the biggest cricket stadium in the world. We are talking about the biggest cricket league in the world. And to top it all, both the teams haven't had the chance to make it count. Will this be the swan song of the legendary Virat Kohli? That remains to be seen, whether he will be able to achieve that elusive trophy that he haven't been able to get his hand off. He had in the last year he won World T20, he won the Champions Trophy. He quit the Test cricket. I think it's time that on his 18th season with IPL and with RCB, he can etch his name. And remember, he actually wear that 18 number shirt that you quite interestingly, tantalizingly mentioned in your intro. So I heard that, and it was one believe that if things go accordingly, we might see a swan song for Virat Kohli, but. It's not going to be easy. Shreyas Iyer has shown that this is his team. This is a team. Punjab is a team where Shreyas and Ricky Ponting has worked. The project Punjab has worked tremendously well for them. The 4 uncapped players have shown that they can do wonders for Punjab, and they are all there to thwart or make sure that the swan song of Virat Kohli can be changed in ways that he doesn't want to. So it will be interesting to see how both teams go about it. But as I mentioned, it will be a test of their wit. It will be a test of their mental toughness, because it's the final. Both the teams haven't won this elusive title, so it will be interesting to see how that goes.
Indeed, when we talk about it, Mr. Mehra, and especially the Virat Kohli factor, because Virat Kohli is an emotion when we talk about it. And this match, particularly for RCB, becomes even more important because they really want that Virat Kohli factor to be successful at this particular edition. But also at the same time, while Phil Salt has managed to come back by taking an early morning flight in the early hours of today, and he's managed to come back with a very good news. If that good news converts for the team as well, that remains to be seen. But at the same time, Tim David is still not a very short confirmation that we have as of now for Royal Challengers Bengaluru. If he doesn't manage to come here today for the match, how much of a loss will that be for RCB, Mr. Mehra?
Deepika, first of all, I think Phil Salt and Virat Kohli had a fantastic combination. You're absolutely right, because, just the way Phil Salt plays, takes a bit of pressure off Virat Kohli. And the entire team, the entire RCB fan following, they want this win for Virat Kohli. He's been a very loyal player for them right from the first season. He's been with RCB. He's really worked hard. Many seasons we have seen how many runs he's compiled, the way he's batted. Still, his fitness levels are amazing, Virat Kohli. And, every player in the team wants this title for someone like Virat Kohli. And himself, I think he's very hungry for this title. He's a world-class player. He knows how to go about. He's seen so many international games. He's won so many international games for India. And I think this is the game he'll be concentrating on. Now, coming back to Tim David, I think, Tim David is a batter who's a tremendous finisher. And, in these games, when you're playing these high voltage games, pressure games, how you soak in the pressure, you need the experience as well. I think if Tim David is not fit, I think he'll be missed. But, they have other options. I think they have to try those options as well. But somehow I just feel that, Tim David's absence might be very costly. They have, someone like Shafin Rutherford. They have Jitesh Sharma in the ranks who's done really well. I think that innings from Shreyas Iyer the other day was brilliant. But the innings from Jitesh Sharma in that win for RCB in one of the games was also one of the best innings I've seen in the IPL. So I think, they have the ability, they have the finisher. But Tim David, just his experience will be missed. But I think, again, this batting lineup, the good thing is they have the depth in batting. Even Rajat Patidar is done well. Not to forget Devdutt Padikkal. Once he got injured, Deepika, someone like Mayank Agarwal, he's come in well. He's played a few good innings. So that will be good for his confidence as well. He's got the international experience. Remember, Mayank has got a double 100 at test match level as well. So he's got that experience. But I think, it's all about how you take in the pressure. But I think once you lay that foundation, once you get that start, whether you're batting first or you're chasing, because both the teams have got terrific openers. One has Prabh Simran, one has Priyansh Arya. The combination for Punjab Kings has been really good. On the other hand, Phil Stott, Virat Kohli. So once you get the start, that really matters because, then the middle order, the rest of the batsmen can really follow and provide the impetus for the side. But I think the start in this big final for both the sides, the first 6 overs are going to be vital.
And when we talk about the first 6 overs, the power play becomes very important, Taposh. When we talk about the power play, that has been the key factor for winning any match. And especially today is the final day when we are looking forward to have the final title winner. What could be the possible strategy? Because we know the sides, the bowling department, the batting department of RCB, but not as the case with Punjab Kings. What could be the possible strategy for Punjab Kings if they happen to bat first, considering the power play strategy for them?
Okay, let me just start with the fact that, Ajay mentioned the fact that Salt has been a key figure. In fact, just to put it in perspective, Salt has been the opening pair. Always RCB has the best opening, one of the best opening pair, in all throughout IPL history. But if you take a look, this year's opening partnership has been the fastest in the whole IPL history. And remember, they had Virat Kohli all together, and this is again their third highest aggregate of any season. This is also RCB's opening partnership is also the third quickest among all the teams in IPL 2025. So you imagine the fact that what kind of impact that Phil Salt has played. Just to put it in perspective, Virat Kohli has always been somebody who can score runs, but he has shown the last couple of years at least that the intent to go big and go fast. With Phil Salt, it is even better. Phil Salt doesn't just rest. He's also great with the spinners also. So if you think that if you can shut him out with the spinners, that doesn't work. We saw that in the last match also. He went after and he scored heavily against RCB in the first qualifier. So a lot will be going about how these two actually managed to go about. With Punjab, the same with the way their captain and that set the tone in the first 5-6 overs. We have seen all throughout the season how Punjab actually want to accelerate right from the World Cup. That was detrimental in the first qualifier when they actually lost out to RCB, where one thought that they probably could have seen the ball first couple of overs and then probably gone about their business. But in this particular pitch, where the ball comes out quite nicely with a good bounce and true nature of the pitch, you would see the Punjab players, the Punjab doctrine that Ricky Ponting has come out with. They will go all guns blazing on the first 5-6 over. We won't be surprised if we see some big shots right at the first over itself.
Let's see how it goes. But also, Mr. Mehra, coming on to you, when we talk about it, there was a time when Rajat Patidar actually, shifted his wedding forward to become a part of IPL. That was one of the moment that we witnessed when he actually wanted to be a part of IPL. And today is the time when he's playing the final as the captain. But he is a threat in the form of Yuzvendra Chahal. How do you see the two?
Yeah, Deepika, when you're a cricketer, I tell you what, you have to make so many sacrifices. The travel, so many sacrifices as a cricketer. I remember, someone like Manish Pandey was playing domestic cricket. After the final, say Mushtaq Ali final, he had to rush for his wedding as well from Rajkot. So, the same things happened with us as well when we were playing cricket. So, I think these are the sacrifices you have to make. But, end of the day, this is a love for the game, the passion you have. And you're right, but I think, between these, big match, the small battles are going to be very interesting. Someone like Hazelwood bowling to Shreyas Iyer, because Shreyas Iyer, we all know the kind of form he's been. The average he's got, Deepika, has been 55. Now, that's phenomenal. The strike rate 175. He's really worked on his game, especially short pitch deliveries. He's looking a different batter altogether. I was seeing his intensity after that win against Mumbai Indians. No smiles. He was charged up. He knew he had a job in hand coming in the last over of the power play against Mumbai Indians. And what a tremendous knock. What a fantastic knock that he played. But you're right, Yuzi Chahal as well. I think he's going to be a key member because, yes, he's been, again struggling with injuries. But I think, for this game, he needs to be fit, ready to go. Because as a leg spinner, you're a wicket taker. And, again, Rayat Patidar, who plays spin pretty well. I think that battle is also going to be really good. But I think the initial part, Arshdeep, bowling against Phil Salt or Virat Kohli, that battle. Because last few games, I'm just seeing Arshdeep, just his form dipping a bit. He's got that movement, he's got the ability, he's got the experience. He's now with the Indian team as well to travel to England. But I think, the first 6 overs, as I mentioned, because in a big game, you want to set the tone. Once you're conceding too many runs or, the pressure gets onto you, it's not easy. And this Punjab Kings side has got a lot of Indian uncapped players as well. So it's going to be interesting how they go about. I'm sure Shreyas Iyer, Ricky Ponting, they would have had a word with all the boys. But the good thing for Punjab Kings is they've got Marcus Stoinis, they've got Shashank Singh, they've got someone like Nihal Vadera who could really finish the innings pretty well. So it's a really good batting lineup, apart from Shreyas Iyer, Prasar and Priyash Arya. So I think, just seeing the batting scenario they've got Punjab Kings, I have a feeling they might be chasing, they want to chase in this game as well, Deepika.
Whatever happens, IPL will be having, a new champion tonight, be it Punjab Kings or be it Royal Challengers Bengaluru. But also, Taposh Bhattacharya, coming on to you, when we talk about the overall tournament, there have been 5 Indian players who've been adjudged as the player of the tournament. Can this time also we can we have an Indian player, and can that also be Virat Kohli, Taposh?
Won't be, if that happens, that there won't be any, most of the fans of Virat Kohli will be up in joy. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this goes on air and if this goes on social media. They will be praising you all together because they've been looking forward to Virat Kohli getting this particular trophy no matter what. And if it will be, what you call a cherry on top if he managed to get back the Man of the Match award. But I will be actually keen to have someone like an uncapped player from the Punjab team, or for that matter, and somebody from the RCB who can come out and play out of his skin the way Shreyas Iyer showed. It will be interesting to see how Rajat Patidar does well. In the first initial half of the IPL, he was absolutely great. In fact, one of the reasons why RCB did so well was his going out in the at the front and making the bowlers pay dearly in the power play overs. So it will be interesting to see how that works out and whether Rajat Patidar can come out with the same kind of innings that Shreyas Iyer did. But overall, a lot will be going against the way these two teams have come out. One team will come out victorious. Thrice RCB has made it to the final and have lost all thrice all the time. For Punjab, this is this is the second final. They made it to the final of the 2014 season when they were called the Kings 11 Punjab.
Right.
They lost to Kolkata Knight Riders. For RCB, they won. They went to the final 2009, 2011, 2016. So they would like to change the script in their fourth time in Ahmedabad. So it will be interesting to see which team come out triumph in that battle royal that we are looking forward to.
All right. Thank you so much, Taposh Bhattacharya, for joining us and bringing us that rounded perspective. It's now time to go across to Ahmedabad and get you some interesting visuals as DD India correspondent Meghna Dev has sent us this report from Ground Zero where fans are really excited for the upcoming final. Let's take a look.
We are from Rajasthan and it's an amazing environment, such a great environment, and today RCB is winning.
I'm supporting Virat Kohli, I'm supporting my state, my Bangalore, my team. I have been supporting since, 18 years. I went to all matches, almost all matches.
We are here at the Narendra Modi Stadium for the IPL finals. Punjab Super Kings against Royal Challengers Bangalore. A huge crowd awaits the IPL final match at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, and right behind me you can see a huge crowd of supporters, of fans of the IPL are here. People have come all the way from Punjab, all the way from Karnataka to watch the match. Definitely this final match will be ending the title drought for at least one of the teams at the IPL finals. We definitely will be seeing, while we actually expect that there should be no rains today, the weather is a bit cloudy. Well, there's also humidity, but seems that there will not be any rainfall during the match. What fans are also waiting for is a very close contest, a high-stake contest, and what we also see is that fans in huge numbers are coming to support their teams at the IPL finals. With camera person Lakshman Rajput, this is Meghna Dey, 4DT India from Ahmedabad, Gujarat.
But a very important point is, what if it actually rains in the IPL final? Well, IPL final comes with a reserve day. If rain prevents play on the 3rd of May, which is today, the matches will be rescheduled for the 4th of May as per the rules. And what if it rains on the reserve day too? In that case, if rain washes out the match on both the days, the winner will be decided based on the league state standings. And in that case, Punjab Kings will be crowned as the IPL champions as they finished above RCB on the points table. And before we come to any conclusions, let's now go across for a final version to Mr. Mehra. First, Mr. Mehra, well, we are hoping that no rain takes place tonight and we see a very interesting clash unfolding. But which team are you rooting for, Mr. Mehra?
You want a full game. It's a big game as well, Deepika, and you want full final, because both the teams have done so well. Both the teams look so good. I think it's going to be a really, really great final, because that first title is always very important for any side. Right. It's been a long wait for Punjab Kings and RCB, and I'm sure if we have a full match, it's going to be very engrossing as well.
And Tapush Bhattacharya, what do you think? Who could be the title winners tonight?
Well, there's a conflict between mind and heart. My mind says that RCB has a chance. My heart says that Punjab will win this. So it's a conflict between heart and mind. We'll see who wins.
Fans are definitely cheering for both their teams. Thank you so much, Mr. Mehra, and thank you so much, Tapush Bhattacharya, for joining us and bringing us a rounded perspective ahead of the super finale, the Battle of Reds between Royal Challengers Bengaluru and Punjab Kings. Thank you so much for joining us at this exclusive broadcast. We'll keep getting you with the latest score update. Namaskar.